Okay, so today we're going to do sharpening, high pass and levels. So if you first go to File, which is just up here at the top, then Open or Control O, then just pick any photo that you would like. Okay, so this picture looks quite good already, but we're just going to use levels just to control the lighting a bit. So we're going to duplicate the layer of the background, which is just here, by dragging it to the levels icon at the bottom right corner. Okay, so now you've got a copy of 2, so then if you make one wrong you still got the original copy. Okay, so go to Image, Adjustments, then go to Levels or Control L. Okay, so we come up with this box here, and this just controls the lighting of whether you want it to go darker or lighter. So if you drag the black arrow, if you drag it right, it should go this dark as you want it, and if you drag the white one, it goes lighter, and then the middle one is just sort of in between both. So I'm just going to play around a bit with it and just see what I can come out of it. So normally I do a bit of darkening first just to give a bit of contrast, and then lighten it a bit just to balance it out properly. And sometimes I do play with the middle one just to see what kind of effect you can get. Okay, so I'm happy with that, so if you click OK, and then you see this little eye where the background copy is. You can, if you just left click it, it gets rid of the layer just so you can see what it was like before and after. So that's before and that's after. So before and after. Okay. So now normally I flatten the image so then you have all the layers compressed again. So if you click on this up here, then click flatten image. Okay, so next we're going to do high pass on the eyes, just to make those eyes pop out really. So just zoom in with the zoom tool, okay, which is just down here. Click on the arrow, and then duplicate the layer again. Then we're just going to select the eyes. So if we click on this just here, the magnetic lasso tool, normally it comes up with the lasso tool. If you right click it, you can select the magnetic lasso tool. So click on that. And we're just going to go around the eye. Okay, and then we're going to hold shift and do the other one. Okay, right, now those bits are too selected, so we're going to copy and paste it onto a new layer. So you go Edit, Copy or Control C, then Edit, Paste or Control V. There we go. So if I take all these layers off, to show you, we just have a layer of just the eyes. So now we're going to go to Filter, Other, High Pass. And normally I go for 20 because it gives it the right balance. But you can still play around with whatever you like, but normally I go for 20. So press OK, and you get this white sort of eyes, which looks a bit ridiculous. But if you go up to this option up here, it says normal where the layers are. It's the like blending mode for the layers. So you click on that, you come up with all of these different options. The best one to use for eyes is probably soft light or hard light. So just see, this one's soft light and this one is hard light. So it gives it a bit more depth on hard light, but I think it's a bit too much for this photo, so I'll put it on soft light as such. So we'll see before and after again, just by clicking on the eye. So before and after, before and after. Okay, so again we're going to flatten the image by clicking up here and going to flatten image, and it all goes into one layer again. Okay, so if we zoom out, next we're going to make it more sharp, more crisp, so you get all the hairline details and stuff like that. So if we duplicate the layer again, then we're going to go to filter, sharpen, unsharp mask. Okay, so normally it does come up really zoomed at the start. You can zoom out by clicking on this little icon here. You've got the plus and the minus sign. If you click on the minus, just zoom out. Okay, let's zoom in a bit. Okay, so the amount is, you can just play, basically just like playing around, like as you can see here, if I go right up to the full lot, you can see on this photo and here how detailed it is. But obviously it looks a bit silly, so it wouldn't look very good and professional. So if you just take it down, I normally do it around 50 to 70 just to get that sort of outline. And then the radius, like if I put this up now, it goes like that. It's quite dark. But if I normally have this around 3 to 5, see how it looks. And the threshold you do not need to worry about, it doesn't do a lot, so there's no point in using it, but you can still play around with it, but it doesn't do much. Okay, so if we click OK on that one, okay, so once again we're going to do before and after. So you click on the eye, that's before and that's after. You can see the complete dramatic change from that, before and after. If I just zoom in as well. Okay, so before and after. Okay, then flatten the image at the end. And go to File, Save As. And if you still wanted to edit afterwards, just save it as a PSD, which is a Photoshop file. It keeps all the layers in, and it's just a lot easier if you want to go and change it. Or you can go to JPEG when you're done, which I normally go on, and just save it as any file name you like. And just press save. And this controls the image quality, so if you wanted a smaller file, you can put it down to like 3, or you can put it up to 12, which I normally do because it's the maximum quality. So you press OK. Okay, and that is your file and your picture all done. Finished. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you again. Thanks.